We're giving teenagers wake-up calls today. At least that's the goal. Lori says her 18-year-old daughter's suntans way too much. Sheila says that she spent over 400 hours in tanning beds and has had no plans for stopping anytime soon.
I love being tanned. I tan year-round. I tan 2 to 3 times a week. But if I have a special event coming up, I tan every day.
My daughter Sheila loves to be tan, and I'm really worried about it. I sure wish you would not tan so often.
I only tan like 3 times a week. I started tanning when I was 14 years old, and all my friends were tanning, so I just assumed that that's what I needed to do.
She had a banquet, and she talked me into letting her tan.
I love having darker skin because it makes me feel better about myself. I do the maximum time. I use an enhancer to get a deeper tan. It doesn't have a sunscreen in it. If they put new bulbs in the bed, my face will be red that day and the next day. A lot of the times my mom will say, I'm too dark.
I have a talk with her and tell her that I don't think that she should be tanning so often. You're going to regret it later.
I'm often not honest about how many times I tan a week because I don't want to upset my mom and I don't want to be hassled. I always tell her that if I'm going to die of cancer, then I'm going to die tan.
My biggest fear is that she will get skin cancer, and I don't want her looking 50 when she's only 30.
I don't give too much thought to the risks of tanning. I always joke that I'm going to marry Rich so that he can pay for all the damage that I'm doing to my skin now.
Dr. Phil, I can't get through to my daughter. Can you help me get her out of the sun?
Well, we hope so. We flew Sheila here to Los Angeles to teach her a couple of lessons about sun damage. Take a look. Hey, it's Dr. Phil here. Welcome to Los Angeles. It is the town of camera, lights, and makeup, makeup, makeup. And you're about to meet Alan, who is a Hollywood makeup artist, and I have asked him to give you the star treatment, sort of.
And you sure are pretty. I'm going to make Sheila look like she's going to look in about 25 years if she keeps tanning the way she is. We've got some rubber and plastic type substances that we're going to stretch her skin, pat it on, dry it, and when we let go, it's going to make wrinkles where she's going to get wrinkles. And then we're going to take some coloring and make the sunspots and the discolorations that come with cooking your skin to leather. This is what you have to look forward to.
Oh my God, that's terrible. Definitely looked better before the makeover. I don't think my tanning would ever do this. This isn't gonna make me stop tanning.
Hey Sheila, it's me again. Now, you may think that the problem that you would face is just wrinkles and that plastic surgery can take care of all of that. But I want you to meet someone who wants to share her story with you and a lot of other young women, so you have an idea of just exactly how bad it can get.
Hi, Sheila. Hi.
My name's Karen.
Hi, nice to meet you.
I want to just share with you a little bit about what's happened to me. I probably went to the tanning salon 3 or 4 times a week. I went to the beach. Anytime I had a chance, I was out in the sun loving it. My life came to a screeching halt because the doctor told me I had 6 months left to live. He was telling me I had stage 4 melanoma, all because of my love affair with the sun. I had a big tumor in my jaw. It grew through my jawbone, and it slowly broke the bone off the bottom of my face. I've had 14 operations. It's ruined my ability to have more children. I had spots on my liver. I had 32 tumors in my lymph system. I spent 22 weeks in the hospital. I've had roommates throughout the years during my treatments that are like your age. All of them are dead. I am not the norm. Most people don't survive this. I wish someone had talked to me and convinced me that it was beyond moles. No one ever conveyed to me that people died, that lots of people died. Sun tanning isn't worth your life.
The makeup didn't really affect my tanning so much. It's more her story. She did almost die. When I said that I was going to die tan before, I didn't really mean it because I didn't think that that could actually happen to me. I'm glad I had someone like Karen talk to me now than later when it may be too late.
So where do you stand on this now?
I don't think I'm ready to stop tanning yet. Maybe just a couple more years.
What's the payoff?
I'm just more comfortable with my general appearance.
Why do you allow her to do it?
She has...
Last I checked, you're her mom.
She has a job, a car. She can go whether I say no or yes.
Really? So you have no control?
I don't think I do. I mean, she could do
Really?
it behind my back.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard to hide, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes.
And it just seems to me just inherently obvious that you're putting yourself at risk. And what happens is it changes the cells. And once it does, it does. And you got a problem. And it isn't just the little thing on your skin that they cut off. It can invade your entire body and kill you. Would you smoke cigarettes?
No.
Why?
Because they're nasty.
Yeah. Do you think they cause cancer?
Yeah.
Would that be a reason you wouldn't smoke them?
Yeah, a small reason.
You see, here's the problem with teenagers. You kind of think you're bulletproof. Do you think you're going to feel incredibly stupid if you get a bad diagnosis after all of this?
Yes.
And you say that you look better. Do you think you would look better with a tumor growing off the side of your head?
No.
I mean, really, think about it. The thing that I worry about is why you feel like you need this to enhance yourself enough to feel good about who you are. And whether you're pale or tan, that affects how you feel about who you are. Don't you have a good personality?
Yeah.
And aren't you intelligent in most areas? Excluding health management? Do you think there are people in your life who will say, I ain't going with her, she's pale? I mean, do you really think that your friends will go, oh, here comes the ghost. Let's go somewhere else. I mean, do you really hold yourself in such low regard that you would think that?
No.
So then you don't need to do it. If you want the effect, you can do it without taking the risk. We talked to the people at Neutrogena about Sheila, and so they sent this basket filled with all of these products that can keep you tan without ever going in the sun. I mean, this is you. If what you want is the look, you can get as tan as that tag right there. If what you want is the effect, why don't you just do it chemically? Why don't you do it this way?
Yeah. I guess I could try this way.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, her enthusiasm is underwhelming, but everybody in the audience is going to get a whole bunch of these things as well. So, will you at least try it? I'm really concerned about you. I mean, try it. At least try it. You may like it.
I'll try it. I will.
You may like it. They do this in Hollywood all the time, like when they're going to the Oscars or something.